Well, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to our last live broadcast for today. Let's look and see who's here. Before we get started, anybody got any questions? Anybody got anything they want me to look at? Okay, Dennis will definitely look in there. How do we post a moving GIF? We can do that. And let me So I think that's a little bit better. So the bottom line here is sending out a message that people appreciate. What prompted you to get started? She told us. The first thing that you want to know about anybody to see if there's a need for what you're doing is to find out what people do. Now, we also want to have an idea of where we want the conversation to go. Let me unmute Lane for a minute. Well, apparently he didn't make it. So where the conversation would go would be simply, again, just trying to get to know someone. Remember, there's no obvious need here. Many of the personal trainers that I worked with have all been involved in a network marketing opportunity at one point in time or another. What network marketing companies are you working with? And of course, this person here. This is another person. So what are you currently doing for work? Let's refresh this. We'll throw in a little LOL for laughing out loud. And then the question is, what are you currently doing for work? First question you want to know about anybody is, what do you do? Now, we'll log out of Lane's account. All right, so first, we're going to do a little round robin here. And we'll jump into Bill's account.
Hi, Max.
Hey, Bill,
How you doing?
I'm doing good. So,
I'm catching up on some old ones that I just thought I would try to re-stimulate some conversation.
okay, well, that's always good. But you want to break it up, new ones and old ones, because of all the things that are changing, especially, in certain fields. So let's take a look at this one here. Now, so one of the things, remember, one of the things, if you want to restart a conversation, the easiest way to do it, the best way to do it, is to go with what you want to do is you want to go with something that is literally guaranteed to start a conversation, if it's possible to start a conversation. So what are we going to do first? First, we send them. Now, so you sent this today.
Yep.
Now notice you have yet to get her to respond.
Right.
Now, I also notice up here that she's never accepted the connection request. She's on your third level.
Yep.
So, I wouldn't worry about her, because you sent her a message. I hope LinkedIn has suggested that we should connect, but she never connected with you. So everything beyond here is just out there in
Okay.
space. So we're not going to worry about her.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so now we'll come down here. Let's go back a couple of days. Or you've certainly been busy this afternoon. So let's look at, we have down here. So let's look at Anna.
Now he answered back. That's the first time he's answered back.
Okay. So he's a swine enthusiast.
What that means, I don't know.
Well, hey, I like bacon.
Yes.
So I'm a swine enthusiast myself. So what do you, okay. Do you know what this means?
Yeah, I do. So that's what I used to consult with all the
Okay.
times.
All right. So we look at his profile. Swine enthusiast. Okay. So what you're going to do here, now we have double messages because LinkedIn is in a process of rebuilding everything. So one of the things we can do, this was today. We'll send the image because the image talks about the future. And then routinely send this to a good friend. Now, he's been a swine enthusiast
And he's overseeing a lot of animals, so he's up on the ladder for management.
Mhm. So as part of the conversation, you could say, overseeing nursing, okay. So we say is now, the question is, why? What prompted you to get into this kind of work? Why are you doing this? And that's the deal. So with these other conversations that you're trying to restart, sending that image
Yep. Okay.
about the future. Number one, people appreciate it. And number two, what it's going to do is it's going to set you apart from everybody else
All right.
that's out there. Let me pop out of your account. Now, I just want to show you. I'm going to jump into my account for just a minute because I changed a date. And I made October my anniversary. Now, so we come down here, congratulations on your work anniversary. Congratulations on your work anniversary. Congratulations on your work anniversary. These are all opportunities for opportunities to restart conversations.
Sure. Okay. Wow.
Changing a date will get you, will trigger any conversation restarts with people that clearly, have their eye on you. If I come up here to the notifications area, and we come down here. So some people reacted to my post, but we can just kind of come down here. So when you post things, this is going to give you an opportunity, whatever it is, to restart conversations with people. LinkedIn is starting to put more emphasis in things that are being posted. Now, one day ago, Rhonda and 3 other people commented on my work anniversary. This is where you're all going. As we're building up connections, we have old connections, people that we haven't talked to in a long time. And you can restart those by making a post where people will react. We can restart those by changing a date. And so when you do that, the people who see it have that option to react, to respond. Everybody that reacts and everybody that responds is not necessarily going to be a prospect for your business, somebody that you want to talk to. Let's pop over here for just a minute. We're going to jump into Dennis's account, then we're going to jump into James. Okay, so let's pop over here to the message area. Now, let me unmute. Okay,
Max, I don't get the time. I sent all these out like after dinner till like 9 or 10 o'clock last night, and they all say AM.
well, you know, who knows what? It depends on what the clock was, what LinkedIn's clock is doing.
Okay.
Okay.
And
So-
I made a list. I wrote everybody's name down on the list and sent out. I got to 20. I go, oh, what the heck? One more before I go to bed. And I did 21. But
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
see them all on there.
Okay, well, keep in mind, look, if we come over here to your network. Okay, so right now you got 313.
Right.
Now, you got 10 people over here that are trying to connect with you.
Right. Yeah. That Vincent's trying to recruit me for code for something. I don't know what.
Now, if we come over here to connections. And what we're actually looking for. Actually, what we have to do to get to what we want to see is we have to come back over here. And we need to clear this out.
Oh, okay.
So we open this up. So we've got 10 here. Okay, that's what we had to do. We just had to open it up. So now over here we have received and sent.
Okay.
Every day you're going to see the ones that you sent connection requests to. So right now you have 112 people that you reached out to. Now
Right.
they stay over here until they accept you. Now, once they accept you,
Then what's the withdrawal on the right mean? What's that mean?
what that means is, let's say you keep them on the list
Right.
for maybe 4 months,
Okay.
and you could go over there and you could withdraw the invitation.
Oh, I got you. So if they don't respond, they're DOA anyway.
Well, right. And sometimes it takes a little longer for people to react and respond, but we don't want them dangling out there. You know, sometimes you can leave them up there for 5 or 6 months. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
No longer than that. Now, when people accept the connections, every time somebody accepts one of your connections, then they're going to appear over here. Now, some of these people are people you wrote to, and some of these people are going to be people that you just clicked. Connect, connect, connect. So we go over here. So here you can see this is somebody that you wrote to.
Right.
So every morning you come over here and you put the second message, the icebreaker, here. So every day you can just work your way down this list.
Yeah, do icebreaker number 2.
Exactly. Now,
Now this moon, oh, he responded.
okay. Now, if they respond,
He just said, I'm laying low or stay low for now. Because I did send him the second message.
all right, that's fine. So now the third message that you're going to send is going to be the one with the image,
Oh, okay, right.
okay? Because what this does is this is going to separate you from all the other people. I stay low for now. So whether they answer you or not, we pop that in there. We send the second message. Now I just saw that.
Oh,
See?
yeah, he's on right now.
So now, whoops. So now what we do is we send him the text. We always do send the image first. And see, LinkedIn is doubling up on this.
Oh, yeah. it's
Now
Posted it.
we want to take a look at his profile. So he's been driving.
7 years Uber and 6 for a Lyft.
Okay, so now here, he worked for the post office for 19 years.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
What prompted you to leave the post office?
so why did you stop? Did he retire? What's the story?
Yeah.
Now,
He'll probably respond right quick too.
well, if they were interested in talking, yes. So now the next question is going to be why? I mean, he's been driving for Lyft for a long time.
Yeah, 3 years before he left the post office.
So the next question would be is,
Oh, he's already typing.
yeah. Because there's a couple of questions. Number one, are you happy with the money you're making? How is it the increase in gas prices affecting your business? And we always want to have an end conversation in mind.
Right.
That is a long story I can tell you in private.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, okay, so,
Somebody went postal.
well, so it's a long story. If you're a slow typist.
Oh, yeah, Reader's Digest version. I like those better.
Okay,
Now a question though, again, right?
plus everybody else on LinkedIn that I'm.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so what's the story? Now, the whole idea. So second message, third message is what we're going to use to literally start the nuts and bolts of the conversation.
Right.
When you're doing your searches initially, we're not going to spend a lot of time studying the contents of the profile. As long as they're in the category of professionals that we're looking for,
Mm-hmm.
and we feel like they're active, we just reach out. Let's connect.
Yeah,
Now-
no, I had a few yet. I've had a few last night I was doing, and I looked at their profile and some of them hadn't posted in a year. So anybody that hadn't posted anything in a year or more, some were 2 and 3. I had one that was 4 years. I said, forget it. I didn't even bother sending them an icebreaker.
Okay, well, here's the thing. If just because they haven't posted doesn't mean they're not active. Okay,
Okay.
active meaning you can message them, they can message you.
Yeah,
So
okay.
what you want to use as a general barometer is look at their employment. And as long as, for example, let's say they started something this year. They started working somewhere last year. They started working and in the last 2 years. That's a good indicator that they're current. Active is another story.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So don't cut yourself off from some really good potential prospects. So when we're looking at a profile, in fact, we'll look. Let's go over here. All right. So $35,000 a month divided by 12 months. is a little under $3,000 a month. Um, um, well, I gotta tell you, I mean, I'm just not. Let's go over, I'm just not. All right, the way you would take him is are you familiar with how they operate overall? Yes. And so he's in Minnesota. You live in California. $3,000 by 4 weeks. We'll make a little joke. Now, Now, he said earlier, always open to new ideas. And it's either yes, it's either no. Come up here. Anthony. Okay, so he helps online entrepreneurs. So he's trying to sell you. Okay, so he's been a personal trainer. For 2 years. Well, 5 years. Okay. Now.
I'm,
So so what does this mean, seen?
he wanted me to let him know when I saw that. So I just said, you see the right above that where it says, hey, let me know when you see this.
Okay. Now. He's been a health coach for 1 year. And he's been a personal trainer for 5. So. Have you questions about your current approach to your health? So. Um. So, hey, I'm always interested in learning new things.
Except
Thank-
that says thanks.
Now, what we could do is we could say, what?
It doesn't quite make sense. Many of the personal trainers and online coaches that have approached me regarding helping me with my health. The second sentence.
Find out what he does.
Okay.
So. Let's look at Haven. Let me shut. Prospecting, history of sales. All right, so. An executive assistant, real estate, she lived through the first crash. Okay. Now, there isn't anything on her profile about her sales career.
Yeah, I was looking back at that. Not a bunch of, there are not a bunch of qualities that would stand out and make her a great network marketer.
Well, yeah, but see, look, if you look at her profile, she says here, I have a solid history of sales dating back to 19. So you come down here
And that, yeah, it doesn't explain it.
and
Ask her.
so. Now, again, not sure what she wants to do. Pop that in there. Now, we're going to ask a question, but we want to put some space. Actually, let's just send that first. All right, now I will be back tomorrow. I've got an appointment that I absolutely have to keep. So for the rest of you, I promise we'll get to all of you tomorrow.